Mansi.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you all for joining us today. And I promise you, you're gonna find some ideas that might be new to you or not. By the way, my name is Gaby Awad. I'm based in Beirut, and Beirut being the capital of Lebanon. I've been the director of consulting at PricewaterhouseCoopers, PwC, heading the Beirut office for advisory. I spent with them more than 12 years. We were road warriors supporting the region, Middle East, and the Gulf. And then I moved to the industry. I headed some of the project management offices for some local banks. And this is where I discovered the corporate world is not for me. Okay. And I found my purpose back when I was recruited by Action Coach to become a franchise owner. And I went into the system. That was back in 2015. Since then, the journey keeps on evolving, and the growth mindset, kicks in. And since then, I've been discussing this with Harish before we start. We follow John Maxwell team certified coaches. I'm a Jeffrey Gitomer sales advisor with Gitomer Academy. The author of the Sales Bible and the Little Red Book of Sales. John Maxwell, if you don't know, he's the leadership guru. He's wrote more than 107 books on leadership. And his famous statement is leadership is about influence, nothing more, nothing less. Back 2 years ago with the COVID and all, I started also my executive coaching with Marshall Goldsmith, and I became a certified Marshall Goldsmith stakeholder centered coach. And recently with Action Coach also, I went into the executive coach track with Action Coach. I also teach at the American University of Beirut and the Université Saint-Joseph, USG. It's a French university in Lebanon. Before I continue, I would like you, if you are acquainted to a tool called Mentimeter. It's a polling tool, online polling tool. I use it a lot in my workshops while I'm coaching real time or in person or on.
Gaby, you're not audible.
I think he's frozen. His screen is frozen. Yes.
Video stuck.
He's stuck.
I think some issue with his internet.
Yeah, probably. Let's just wait for him to come back. Yeah, okay. I think he's logged out.
I think Russia reached there.
Sorry?
No, I think that Russia has reached there.
Is there Russia reached there? Okay. Could be. While he's figuring it out on his end, I want to ask you all if you filled out your KPIs as we had discussed last time. I know only few of you filled out, I know. Which is why I'm sending you
the Feb one. You're talking about the Feb one.
Yes, Feb 1. We are in mid of March now, and I don't have Feb KPIs. So please fill up your KPIs, guys. I mean, and in addition to everything else, we also have a pressure from global to, that we must get this filled out from everybody. So please do it. Oh, I think Gaby is back.
Connected. I moved to another internet source. So we were saying, if you can please go to menti.com and try to answer this question. When generating leads, when generating and nurturing leads, marketing is like hunting, fishing, farming, or mining. Can you still hear me, guys?
Yes, we can hear you. Yeah.
Please try to answer it using menti.com, not in the chat box.
So, Gabby, can we have the link for the same?
The link
Or
is
has it been
menti.com.
shared?
No. So you just go on your browser, type menti.com and type the code which is written on top, 704245027. You'll
It's on the
directly,
screen.
yeah, it's on the screen on top if you can see.
I will copy the link also. I will copy the link and send it in the chat box. Here you go. So 4 answers by now, and more people think that it's similar to farming by analogy. Others related to fishing. Why not hunting? Let's see. Why not mining? While other people are entering their information, we will be asking a couple of more questions with Menti, so please be prepared to answer those as we go along. But it's not as simple as that. Brad Sugar said in his famous quote, marketing is farming, not hunting. I agree to a certain extent, but I agree more that marketing is hunting and fishing and farming and mining. If you want to put 50 seeds in your action club next week, that would be hunting. If you are planning to build on your content marketing and develop a drip mail campaign so that you are nurturing leads along the way, that's farming. You know, farming, you have to have the land, you have to put time and effort in your content, in your visuals, so that you are nurturing those leads. Like in the land, you have to nurture the land, you have to water it, you have to put vitamins and take care of it and water it, etc. Also, it is like mining and fishing as to we want to put something for the near to mid term as a timeline strategy. So it depends on your strategy and what you want to achieve. Are you trying to sell seats for your next event, or are you trying to sell a one-on-one coaching with a business owner, or are you trying to sell or to market for a public workshop like sales master or sales rich? It depends. But most of the cases, you have to be patient with marketing. Let's get back to our PowerPoint. Share some numbers. The number says that the 9 is the number of times your message must penetrate a person's mind in order to transform them from total apathy to opening their wallets. Okay, there's another number that says 60% of your clients buy from you from the 13th follow-up. That's for sales. 3 is the time you put the word out and you expose your message to your audience. Let me just check. I don't have notes. What do you mean by notes? Sorry.
So we can see the next presentation, the next slide as well on the side in the corner.
Let me reshare the desktop.
Yeah.
Can you see the slide now?
Yes, now it's okay. Yes.
Okay. So 3 is the number of times you have to put the message out for your audience to start paying attention. You know, from the AIDA principle: A for attention, I for interest, D for desire, and A for action. It's a funnel following the AIDA principle. And 90 is the total times your marketing message needs to appear before your prospect will be in the position to buy from you. That's huge in the traditional sense. Now, with all the digital noise and the digital pollution around social media and what have you, double that or triple those numbers. Okay, 10 times is you have to put the word out and you expose your message to people so that they buy from you. I had a client that I finished coaching recently. He has been receiving my emails that are all automated. At the time, I was using Storefront, and then I moved to MailChimp, and now I moved to Zoho CRM. He has been receiving my emails 2 years back, and he was reading them and keeping them until the moment came that he needed a business coach. Guess who that person thought of when the need was there? Coach Gaby. Why? Because I've been over nurturing them with content. I'm trying to admit someone. Sorry for that. Admit.
Gaby, you can make me the co-host if I can help you out with that.
How can I do that? Make co-host. Done. Okay.
Great.
Thank you, Manas. I want to share with you a simple Excel file that I use it also on my clients. Sorry, I sent it to Manasi. I'm going to be sending it also to everyone. And this is called a marketing maturity wheel. And what it does is you can use it in your sales call or in your diag, or you can use it as part of your alignment so that you are trying to make sense of where they stand, your client, or you as a client yourself, if you want to improve your marketing, so that you will get the spectrum of what are the areas of marketing that you need to work on. It's like the wheel of life. If you use the wheel of life, it's very similar. If you open the Excel file, you will, let me open the Excel file here for you. Have you received it in the chat box?
Yes, we have that.
Okay, so this is the tool. And by rating yourself on, you have like 4 marketing channels you are generating leads from. From 0 to 10, 0 being you're doing nothing, 10 being you've done this already. So I'm going to put 7. And are you using online media effectively? Well, I'm not sure. I'm 5. Okay. And the wheel starts to build on. What's really important is for you to try to identify the gaps that you are doing or not doing at all, or you are doing it that you can improve. Have you a clear description of your ideal customers? Well, yes, because I only work with small to micro businesses and executives and CXOs in big organizations. So I'm well defined over there. And continue rating yourself on the wheel of marketing maturity so that you will have identified the gaps. For example, this is a big gap. I don't have a documented sales process. Probably in Action Coach, we have the 13 sales process, but I need to do it and customize it to work for me in my region, for my target market. Okay, so this one is for you. Would you like to have a couple of minutes to try it out, to identify your areas of improvement?
So we don't have the file on the chat yet. Mansi, would you just put it out there, please?
So can you repeat that?
Yeah, I also did not understand. Do you want the file? Should I send you directly? Or
Yeah, please, if you can. Thank you.
okay.
Who among you have attended the global conference session that I did for global on marketing? No one?
Gaby, was it online?
It was online, yes.
Yes.
By raise of hands, let me see. By raise of hands, by Zoom raise of hands, who among you are using MailChimp as their database? Not many, right? Okay. Who among you have, in their first year of coaching, have more than 1,200 leads in their database? Okay. So can you still see my slides, right?
Yes.
We have different marketing objectives depending on the situation that we are in. Some of the key marketing objectives are we want to retain customers more, or we want to increase the lifetime value of a customer, or we want to increase our value offering, the perceived value, as Gitomer says it. It's how they see your value in terms of your knowledge, your contribution, your service, your help, your support, and how you can change their lives and their business. We might have other objectives like closing sales, opening relationships, building strategic partnerships, differentiating ourselves using our unique value proposition or unique selling proposition, USP, increasing profit margins by selling high profitable services or positioning ourselves as different from the competition so that we charge hourly rate, a higher hourly rate. Or we want to communicate and educate people about why they need executive coaching or business coaching. We want to position our brand, being your brand and the Action Coach brand, better so that people will engage with it. We want to increase our digital reputation. Now, if you are booking a discovery session with a client, right? So you do a cold calling and you tell them, okay, let's meet this Friday at 12 p.m., your place. Great. Now, guess what the first thing they're going to do when you close up the phone? They will Google you. They will go to LinkedIn. They will search the web for you. So what does Mother Google say about you? What does LinkedIn say about you? What does TikTok say about you? I don't know. I don't use TikTok. I tried, I hate it, and I closed my account. Okay, because my business development consultant that I've hired and fired within a month said you have to be on TikTok. I do all my marketing efforts by myself, guys. Okay, I tried to hire one person because I was overwhelmed with coaching, and then I fired them because they don't know what you want to say. It's better you can do it if you have the time and some technical, if you want, knowledge of how to manage and build your content. So your reputation, what does the web say about you? And of course, lead generation and lead nurturing. It has been tough in Lebanon for the past 3 years, from crisis to crisis. from COVID to the revolution back in 2 years, to the bank rush, to the hyperinflation, to the Beirut explosion, to the the inflation that is reaching. I'll give you an example. The Lebanese pounds to the dollar was 1,500. Now it's 25,000. So numbers are multiplied by 20 and 30 times more. Small to medium businesses are closing. Even big businesses are closing. And it's becoming tough more and more. And if you want to pay a subscription for your CRM using your credit card, the banks don't allow you to do any transactions unless you bring fresh dollars, bills, you put them in the bank so that you can use your card to pay your subscriptions to Action Coach and the tools that you are using. And you have a limit to the transactions that you can make. Yesterday, supermarkets have announced that they won't be accepting credit cards anymore. You have to bring 50% cash and 50% card payment. Gas stations, the same. It's very tough. And other people than me would have thought, the hell with it. I cannot pay those $300 that I pay on subscriptions and marketing, online marketing per month. I'm going to stop all this because I cannot afford it. And the banks are not letting me do it. But I discovered that in those difficult times, you need to double your marketing effort and triple your marketing effort. You shouldn't be stopping any marketing effort. So I did a transformation in my marketing method because there's a saying, when fishermen cannot go to sea, they fix their nets. Okay? So I had content like, the 5 ways to improve profit, the 6 steps to build a better business, etc. That does not work anymore with the unstable environment on a daily basis that business owners were facing. So I had to respond in a different manner. And this is how I responded, although I kept it simple. So fixing our nets started with revisiting my target market. Who now is doing well in business? Probably the companies that are selling sanitizers and masks, not the taxi companies, not the retail businesses. So I had to refine and readjust my target market and to rebuild my database of prospects and suspects along the way. I started helping existing and past clients more and more for free so that I will help them survive the situation. Of course, I kept my fees low and in alignment with the exchange rate and how they can pay if banks are not giving them their money. And our focus was on money mastery and cash flow and team retention, because this is where it hurt the most during those difficult times. Not probably marketing or sales, but rather to survive and not to thrive. I became customer-centric. I got in contact with my past customers, and it was a great opportunity there and then. Today, I have 2 of my past customers re-signing with me, okay? And value, because I'm a high believer in providing value, and then asking for business, okay? So this is my motto. Any questions so far? Any BFOs? Okay, let's get to another Mentimeter poll. Share screen. Okay, and now you have another question to answer, please. Who has a clear and written marketing plan among you? Do you have a plan? Do you have a plan, but it is not documented? It's in your head? Or do you have a detailed plan for the next 90 days to come? Don't be shy. It's anonymous, guys. Thank you, Vishal. The marketing maturity was a BFO for him. Eight people only. You are 18, 19 participants, guys, and only 8 people submitted their polls on Mentimeter. Let's make it interactive. It's clear now that more than 67% you don't have a plan, because a plan is a written plan. It's simple, but it's on paper. It's documented, and we have to walk the talk. If you ask our clients to do a 90-day plan to help them in marketing, sales, finance, mastery, time, finance, etc., then we need to have our own. We need to play with the tools, try them, see if they work, make them our own, like the maturity wheel I sent you. Okay, only 33% of you don't have a written documented plan. Okay, and there's been a study that 3% of people only have written goals, and among those 3% are more than 85% of the wealth in the population that this university made the study for. This is interesting, and you're not far from the global stats. When I ask this question to global, let me share my screen. Those were the results. 62% of the global coaches during the global conference earlier this year, only 62% of the action coaches had a detailed plan for the next 90 days in marketing. Again, a plan could be a simple plan like this one. Okay, I call it, I got it from some coach on the dashboard. It's called the stupid workshop marketing plan, for example, because it's stupid. It's really stupid. It's an Excel file with workshops I'm planning to host and backward planning for the things I need to do before reaching that specific date. So in March 2017, I wanted to have 4 events: Time Rich, Action Club, Leverage Night, the game, and 6 steps. Okay, and I start planning days before, 30 days prior to Time Rich. I want to update the website event page. I want to design a direct mail piece. I want to add the signature to my email, create Facebook page event, etc. So that's for the sign-up campaign. For the confirmation campaign and for the follow-up campaign, what do I need to do with target in mind? With the end in mind being, I want to put 20 people in seats per workshop. Okay, and this tracks the actual attendees or the actual bookings that I had for specific events. One page, very stupid, from the 60s framework, US Navy called KISS, Keep It Simple, Stupid, from the Cold War. They derived this model. If you want things to work, keep them simple. I can also share this Excel file with you. Do you want it?
Yes, please.
And here you go in the chat box. This is my stupid workshop marketing plan. It's in your chat box. You need to be different. In this sea of coaches, they call themselves coaches. By the way, there's nothing called life coach, okay? There's coach with a specialization in helping businesses, helping executives, helping youth, career coaching, etc. But there's an abundance today, at least in this part of the world, of life coaches. Whoever approach me, I tell them, listen, I'm not a life coach and I don't want to be. I'm different. So I have a differentiation. And because customers will buy you first. People buy you, then your product, then your company. Okay? And this is what all sales guru say. It's because people buy from people they know, they like, they trust. They have to know you, they have to like you before they do business with you. And once they consider doing business with you, they have to trust you. So who are you? What's your story? Again, you can use social media to your advantage. The content is becoming better on the dashboard in the marketing section of the dashboard. But you can tell from my social media posts that I have my own way of delivering the message. Okay, I'm a visual person because I like photography. I'm a high D on the disc profile, so straight to the point. Okay, but in all cases, that has become my brand that is related to Action Coach. But I am the brand now, not Action Coach, because I am the brand and I have sub, if you want, products in place, being Action Coach, John Maxwell, Marshall Goldsmith, Jeffrey Gitomer, etc. But the main brand is me, and people follow me, whether on my radio show or in my youth program or coaching for coaches program or my online learning platform. It's my brand, okay? And I try to engage people. This is, for example, in the heavy crisis, this is where I launched a campaign called Everyone Employ One. I got the idea from South Africa, amazing people there. And Everyone Employ One, I use it as a lead generation tool. Every company or business who promised to employ in these difficult times a new employee, they have to pledge, and we put the pledge in video on my website. Okay? By this, I would have helped the community and I would have generated some leads. Make sense? Again, what's your brand story that drives your current, if you want, purpose? Why you exist as a business coach? What does your brand say about you? What do customers or others say about you? And this is most important. It's not what you say about you in Instagram, it's what others are saying about you, okay? What's your uniqueness? Before you market yourself, you need to be clear on those. Do you have a uniqueness? I started with finding any uniqueness. Now, because I ride motorcycles, off-road, on-road, on water, I'm driven by two wheels, okay? I said, okay, everyone is behind the wheels trying to coach someone with their Ferraris and Lamborghinis and Porsches. I'm different. I'm coaching people on my two wheels. So I had this idea of creating 5 minutes videos and post them on YouTube while I was riding my motorcycle. It's called Coaching on Wheels. The episodes are called Coaching on Wheels. And I became the coach on wheels. It's a uniqueness, right? And then that evolved into I coach for profit. I find you the money, at least to cover my fees. And then I had the tool. It's called Finding My Fee. It's an online tool developed by one of Action Coach coaches. Okay, are you aware of it? Great. And then this has also evolved to today's motto or brand promise: I'm ready to serve. I'm really ready to serve business owners and leaders, okay, in their growth journey. That's it. Very simple. When you know who you are looking for in marketing, you have a better chance of knowing where you will find them. Is my target market on TikTok? Is anybody's target market on TikTok? Let me ask you this question. Are you finding leads on TikTok? Well, probably if you have a youth program, probably yes. Okay. But my youth program is for the ages of 15 to 24. Still, I can catch those on Instagram. I don't want to go into the digital pollution of TikTok. Also, I'm considering Instagram. Do I still want to be on Instagram? It's not fitting my target market anymore. I want to be I'm improving my LinkedIn presence. This is why I applied to have LinkedIn Live, and I was granted after 1 year the privilege of going live on LinkedIn, because it's a process. You cannot go live on LinkedIn by just going live on LinkedIn. You have to apply for it. Okay. So now I'm putting all my effort into LinkedIn and, byproduct, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. For the people who want to develop their database and they're still struggling to do so, if you are starting, it's easy. And then after 2 years of coaching, the database becomes stagnant. And you will be, from experience, you will be struggling with generating more leads, not nurturing them. Nurturing them is easy. It's your 10 by 10 marketing strategies. But generating leads becomes difficult. The promise when I teach global, this is a slide from the global slide deck. It says if your goal is to have a database of 1,200 business owners, then in the next 12 months, you need to be adding 25 people to your CRM database a week, or 5 a day. Okay? Now that could be easy. If you do like free webinars, you will get 20, 25 per webinar. And you have like 3 or 4 marketing strategies, strategic partnerships, host beneficiary, networking, landing pages, etc. This might be easy, fine, but it is easy in the first couple of years, the first 2 years of coaching. Then it becomes more difficult. It depends on your geographical location and how people interact with you. So what solution are you using to build your database? Can I have some insights in the chat box? Online. Online is a general word. Adding to Excel and importing into MailChimp, fine, but how you are generating the lead from the cloud before you put it into Excel? What are you doing? Are you doing events, workshops? Are you, making offers? Are you giving, I used to have a Tuesday freebie where every Tuesday I give a freebie, whether a strategy or a document to download or a tool to use, so that I capture leads. And I will show you by the end how I use those. I call lead magnets. Lead magnets. So you want this freebie? Fine. Give me your email and name, and I will send you a link to download this freebie. So I'm paying leads by giving them free stuff. This is a web kind of strategy, but it's very specific. Webinars is an excellent way. MailerLite is excellent. Zoho CRM, I'm using Zoho CRM Plus, and I will show it to you quickly by the end. Social media marketing for online event, great, but social media marketing is better if you take them from social to web, social to squeeze forms, so that you are capturing the lead. In Facebook, as far as I know, you can build your own Facebook landing pages and web forms without taking them to a landing page. Sales calls, probably you mean cold calling. Okay, cold calling never worked for me unless I'm selling a workshop or an event. Okay, what works in this part of the world might not work in your part or in the USA. That's great. Let's continue. How am I doing on time?
We have another 20 minutes, Gaby.
Quickly, some things that worked for me in building the database: collect usable information. Don't collect any information, okay? And try to hedge it. Use multiple feeders, online feeders, emails, networking. Go and attend this exhibition and collect business cards. Use lead magnets. You have a tool to build your website. It's leadpages.com. Are you using it? It's a free tool that comes with Action Coach 365 and the dashboard. I don't know if you are using it. I'm using it. It's a tool in one, more than 3 tools in one. It's a tool that you develop your website in it. It's a tool that will help you generate leads and develop landing pages. Okay, so this is the free thing. Get your free copy of my ebook. Send me your free ebook. Boom, when they click it, they will be presented with a web form to enter their email, phone number, and name. I captured them as lead. I put them into my CRM. Then I start nurturing them. So those are called lead magnets. Social to web and call to action all the way. Every post, every marketing activity should have a call to action at the end. A call to action, my default call to action is book time with me. This is the link. You can use Calendly. I use Zoho bookings for that, where my calendar is shared. And this is how you guys book time with me for this session. Okay, so make it simple, the call to action, but make it clear that you want them to take action when they see your marketing copy. Okay, this is my website, and at the bottom of the website, I have a chatbot. Okay, it's a chatbot that integrates with my CRM, Zoho CRM. And whenever they click on the chatbot, okay, let me show it to you in action. This is my website, developed on leadpages.com. Okay, immediately, right off the bat, at the top, let me go into incognito. At the top, book a call. The call to action is immediately at the top. However, while the page is loading, okay, I have here a chatbot. And the chatbot, after 20 seconds, it will pop up. Okay. Hopefully it will pop up soon. And it will ask you, how can I serve you today? My motto is ready to serve, right? So how am I serving you today? Okay, here you go. I'm ready to serve. This is my motto. It's everywhere. Sorry for that. So, hi there, looking for coaching services? I can help. Are you looking for business coaching, executive coaching, team training, consulting services, or others? I'm looking for team trainings. Great. Provide me with your name and your email before I put you in contact with an agent. Boom, I generated that lead, okay? It automatically wrote a new record into my CRM system. And here is my CRM system. It's Zoho, it's an Indian company, excellent company, that has bundled different modules from their offering into one solution called Zoho CRM Plus. It's a sales CRM, a marketing CRM, and a service CRM, okay? Their marketing modules are amazing. You can manage your social media, your email campaigns, you can engage with your audience, all from the desktop or the mobile apps that they provide you with a minimum subscription of $50 per month per user. If you want all these functionalities in HubSuite, for example, you have to pay $800,000 per month, $800 per month, okay? Have you noticed something while it is loading? Have you noticed the call to action there? Get your 20% on your cart at goodsession.me by applying this promo code. Give me your name so that I will send you the promo code. This is another lead magnet, okay? Because when I put my name and I press on get discount, what will happen is lead pages will tell me you have a new lead. They came from the promo code, and go and nurture that lead. Okay, now automatically the system will send them an email and it will direct them to my other website, which is my online learning platform. Okay, so this is like the down selling of things. If they don't buy the one-on-one coaching, I'm directing them to buy a course on my learning platform, and it has now more than 25 online courses that they can take at their pace online, with video content and certificates and exams. Excuse me, but the internet is very slow, although I'm on 4G. Any questions so far? Can you still hear me? No?
Yes, we can.
You can hear it.
Okay, we'll get back to Zoho later during the day. Let me share. Okay. Now, database feeders could be from web and social media, like your action coach page using lead pages or whatever tool you are using, opt-in for your newsletters, landing pages per workshop that you do. For every workshop I do, I build a landing page that introduces the workshop so that people will go from the social link or what have you to the landing page where they know more about the program and they submit their information. Okay, do you know what a landing page is, right? Let me show it to you quickly. So this is a landing page for a program called Coaching for Coaches, okay, that I have developed in 5 minutes using leadpages.com. Okay, and this is a landing page. It's outside of the menu of my website. It's hosted somewhere as an orphan page where my audience is introduced to the program. So training will start after 20 days. Save my spot. They provide me with their name and email, and then why you have to take this workshop. And this is, those are the 12 weekly sessions that you will get in the program. You will have practice aids, accountability, because you will have access to the coach, continuous learning, because you will have 6-month access to the online learning platform, in addition to the coach time, international certificate, citations. Do you have more questions about your coach, and the prices? Okay. And at the end, also, there is a call to action. If you see, there are 3 places where I show them the call to action for them to click that button of saving their spot. This is an urgency. Early bird is a strategy, for urgency, to create the need for the first 5 coaches who sign up to get a discount or a benefit out of it. Okay. So this is a landing page. Google Ads, LinkedIn, Sales Navigator. It's good to build your database. Social media, of course, online groups. You have the direct and networking strategies, like, every place that you can network with an intention to help and serve, not with an intention to sell, with an intention to lead from within, with an intention to provide value. Go there, whether social clubs, motorcycle clubs, weddings, funerals, your gym, what have you. Build your network. At the end of the day, it's the people you know. And events, free monthly events, webinars, seminars, masterminds, book clubs, roundtables. Those work for me. Okay. Action clubs, periodic offers, earned referrals. Okay, not ask for referrals. From experience also, email campaign and social media and what have you are the necessary evil. Their return response rate is less than 1%, but you have to do them to increase your digital reputation. But what works for me best are free seminars, strategic alliances and host bands, and earned referrals. Okay? This is more than 80% of the sources of my leads, and it makes sense. Don't put all your marketing effort into social media. Have a 10 by 10 marketing plan. From the IDA principle, you have to, in everything you do, you have to 3 seconds or less in these days to attract the attention of your audience, create the interest, what's in it for me, powerful offer for the desire to buy, and the action that has to be simple as a call to action. This is an example of a powerful offer, okay? Because like Gary Vee says, give value, give value, give value, and then ask for the sale or ask for business. And if you see this bundled value offer, would you pay $500 per month for it? You will have, this is, if I'm not mistaken, the coaching for coaches or the youth program. So you will have 12 now weekly live sessions. You will have all the tools and templates shared with you. You will have access to learning material and homeworks. You will have 3 one-on-one access to the coach in those 90 days to come. You will have 6-month unlimited access to an online learning platform, internationally accredited certification, networking, and internships. This is for the youth. Internship, we put you in places where you can work for 1 month as an intern. Would you pay $500? This is an example of a powerful offer with value in it. Okay? And remember to test and measure. Build, test, measure, learn, and tweak. And then develop and rebuild again in all what you do in marketing. This is from global training. If you want to have 1 client, you need to have 400 suspects that will drain into the funnel to 40 leads. The 40 leads will get you 9 coach on deck calls from Global Stats, and the 9 coach on deck calls will secure 5 diags for you, so that out of the 5 diags, you will have 1 client. So how many diex are you doing per week? This is a big question. Someone in the chat box is asking about drip mail campaign. Let me show you quickly what a drip mail campaign is. If Zoho opens, that is. Okay, so this is Zoho CRM Plus that I'm using to develop my, among other things, my email drip campaigns. By drip, I mean I'm nurturing my leads. I'm dripping one water drip to nurture those leads. And the water drip is an email sent out to my customers. And the whole thing, I do it in an automated manner. Whenever I add a lead or a contact to my database here, sorry, it's not loading. There's, I don't know, a delay in the internet. They start a journey of nurturing. So the moment I add that email to my database, they receive the first email. 5 things you should ask before hiring a coach. After 7 days, if they open the email, they will receive another email saying 9 things to manage your cash flow gap. If they don't open the email, resend them the previous email with a different title. All of this is automated until they have nurtured by receiving more than 35 emails across 35 weeks. This is what I call by drip mail campaign. Some tools call it automations, others call it funnel, etc. Okay, I call it drip mail campaign. In the chat box, yeah, send it on regular intervals, exactly. What did I miss? I just want to show you quickly what earned referrals is. Earned referrals is, can you still see the screen, right? Am I sharing the screen? So don't ask for referrals, earn the referrals, then ask for them. Earning the referral is when you show your value or you show the money, okay? Or you find your fee. Like in this instance, I was sitting with the client, and by extrapolating a $1 we add on invoices, because this client is in pharmaceutical and they issue on average 200 invoices a day for pharmacies. And I just told him, add $1 on difficult clients, you know, the C's and the D's you can't deal with, and they should be dead because they're paying you after 120 days. Add this $1 and let's call it admin fee. We did it. We extrapolated, and this accumulated to more than $60,000 per year. This is where we sat down, and both of us at the same time said that was a great session. And this is where the platform name came, Good Session Coaching, because that was a great session. And there and then I thought I earned 3 referrals from that client. I told him, please, can you give me now 3 people you know that I can help them the way I helped you today? He picked up the phone and he started calling his business friends. Make sense? Don't ask for referrals. Earn them by showing your value, then ask for them. Earned referrals could be business owner to business owner. Okay, I was wandering the mall here, and I came across your store. It's amazing. What do you do? Because I'm a business coach. I help businesses grow. This is a voucher. It's worth $350. I'm offering you a free business diag. I'm a business owner. You are a business owner. Offer to train their team. And guess what? How would you like to pay? In cash or in referrals? Say what? Yes, I'm offering you a 2 days sales training for your team. Would you like to pay that in check, in cash, or in 5 referrals? Great. Have a target and ask existing clients every month for 3 referrals. Make it intentional. So at the end of the month, they know that they have to find you 3 referrals. Do surveys and ask for referrals in them. And be clear about who you want to be, their industry, their, that fits your target market or your niche. In all cases, don't say, I'm a business coach, I help you grow, and we'll take you to this next step in your business. This is a cliche now. Instead, show your value. Say something like, I coach for profit. This is my uniqueness. I beat my prospects over the head with a value stick until they close me. I don't have brochures. I don't have, sales material. The whole sales meeting is about you and how I will deliver massive benefits to your business. I will take your numbers, we will crunch them together, we will come up with a full strategic map of how we would achieve this profit if I was hired. Not if, when I will be hired. Assume the sale. They would buy because they believe I can help them, and I showed them how I can help them using the 6 steps and the 5 ways. Okay, and just a quick couple of slides. This is leadpages.com, where you can build your lead magnets. One of the lead magnets is, for example, from the dashboard. You can download these stuff and put them there for people to download in exchange for their contact information. This is my drip mail campaign built on Zoho CRM campaigns, where they will receive an email following a workflow. And my gift for you, because you've been such a nice crowd today, if you scan this QR code and you select any course in goodsession.me and you apply the promo code first course on me, okay, and you apply the promo code, that course becomes free for you. I'm generating you as leads. Thank you. Let's hear your BFOs and questions. Do you have questions for me? Or you would like to share a BFO? One BFO, don't rely on only a couple of strategies only. Yep. Thank you, Manish.
Gaby,
I
a
don't
very
have an
matured
in-house team.
presentation. I must
Thank
thank
you.
you for a very matured presentation. And I'm sure we are all at the learning and the initial stages. So thanks for sharing all this. Thank you.
Thank you. Someone asked, do you have an in-house team? No, I'm the team. I'm a solo entrepreneur. I do it all by myself. My BFO earned a referral, 100%. I already answered that. I don't have team members. This is me. I tried to recruit some. They failed. The learning curve is so steep that they cannot keep up with me. I had to redo the stuff on my own. What I can only do is outsource for them a script for cold calling when I'm selling a workshop or an event, or I want people to attend a free event. BFOs earned referral drip mail spread over 35 weeks. You build it, and once you build it, you put it into production. It's like the engine that will generate leads for you. You do it once, you invest time in writing it once, and you put it into production. Excuse the dogs. landing page. Every program is a BFO for me. LMS is a BFO. Thank you. And by the way, if you are interested in having your course on my goodsession.me platform for you to sell, please be my guest, contact me, and I will share the details of how to develop the course for you and to host it on my platform. Thank you very much for this opportunity, guys, and the best.
Thank you, Gabby. I think your screen is frozen again. Before you leave, you want to do a quick photograph with the group, but I think everybody else can smile. We already have Gabby frozen on the screen. Yes, thumbs up.
Am I frozen?
Yes, you are frozen. Well, I have you frozen now, Gabby. Thank you so much, everybody. Oh, thank you, Gabby, for all the insights. I think it was quite great. We all have everything that the takeaways that they are in the chat box. If one of you did not get it, I can share it again. I've saved them as well. And yes, great. If there are any questions, I think you can also write to Gabby directly, if that's okay. You can email him. And if there are any questions, you want to get in touch with him.
Please do.
Great.
Cheers.
So
Bye.
bye, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gabby. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Gabby. Bye-bye.